Hi. I forgot. I wanted to mention a little bit about Prime. I know that there may be some other Prime drivers out there, or some people who are looking for information on whether Prime is a good company to go to get their CVLs. In my opinion, as someone who has been with Prime since I've been dealing with them since February 2016 up till November 2016. Started my training there, and Prime is an excellent company, especially um, for someone who's starting out who wants to take the route of going with a company company sponsored school. Prime is excellent. I don't really have anything negative to say about the company. And they're a good company. They pay you um, pretty good. You have to be willing to do the work, and you know, um, there. I mean, nothing is 100% perfect. All companies have their thing. With Prime, what I found is they they give you a lot of information. You have to read the papers that they give you. Everything that you need to know, they have it in writing. Of course, you should know um, that everything that you sign for, anything that you sign up for, it's in writing. They give you a whole bunch of paperwork. They won't tell you verbally unless you ask them. They're not into walking you, like babysitting you through your information. You just have to take it upon yourself to read what you're signing. Um, there's no rush when signing up. So, read it, make sure you agree with it, and know that um, when it comes time to separate from them, or like if you start leasing a truck and you want to turn your truck back in, know that you're going to be charged. There are going to be fees no matter what. Because, and um, what I can say is, if you're going to lease, do the lease, before you um, sign the lease, you get this sheet um, to go through and do an inspection on the truck. I mean, a thorough inspection. Make sure that you mark everything, even if it's minor. Mark it down, because at the end, if you haven't marked it on your sheet, they will charge you for it, for repairing it. So I don't care if there is a scratch on the dash, or if there's a hole somewhere, or if there's a screw missing off of anything tiny that looks insignificant. If it looks in the least bit like something's wrong with it, mark it. Mark it that it needs to be repaired. And even if they don't repair it right then, it's marked. So at the end, you have and keep a copy of your paperwork. At the end, um, you have something to stand on to say, well, this was already like that when I got the truck. Um, that's one of the cons too, and that's not even Prime. That's Success Leasing, which they're affiliated with Prime closely. Maybe same owner, who knows? But they're actually a separate company, but still, um, it's part of that contract that you sign when you're leasing, and you need to cover yourself. CYA, cover your ass. I just wanted to put that out there because I know people may have questions about leasing, but you can make money leasing. When I was leasing, I made average 1,300 a week on average. Whenever I went home, I didn't make any money, or my money would be just enough to cover my truck payment. Um, so it just depends. It depends, but on average, I was bringing home after everything was taken, I was bringing home 1,300 a week. Some one time I brought home like 19, um, almost 2,000. It was like 1988. That was one week. So it just depends. You know, men tend to run harder than women. Um, I noticed that when I was in training because there was it was 5 women in our class, and it was mostly men, but it was 5 women, and all of the women we basically finished around the same time, and the men who were in the class who came in a week after us had already finished a week before us. So I'm thinking, okay, the men are definitely running harder. Of course, they probably have less bathroom breaks and less shower breaks. You know, men just have that ability to do that. You know, there may be some women out there who I don't know what they're doing, but women need more breaks, guaranteed, than a man. So yeah, Prime is a really good company. Um, I can only speak on Prime really because that's the only company I've worked for. I've done research on other companies, and it seems like Prime beat them, and that's why I came here. They pay more. The facilities are nice, and everything. Let me turn that comment. My little hippie phone ring. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So uh, as far as that, one problem I had, and this is a personal problem. It's not with Prime, but um, it may be with Prime, and it may be with other companies as well. But dispatching. It's not the dispatchers, but it's the whole process of someone else having control over where you go and how much money you're getting paid. I personally didn't like that. I knew it would be something like that going in, and I also knew going in that I was going to be here between 6 months and 1 year. That's what I said from day one. I made it 6 months. Um, and that was it. I did my 6 months. Uh, I was gonna try to make a year, but just didn't make it. So yeah, I just wanted to say that Prime is a good company. So if you're looking into a company that will treat you well, they treat their drivers well, has good facilities where you can make pretty good money. Um, and they're especially dealing with the fleet managers. They're pretty flexible. The ones that I had were pretty flexible. I think I had um Ty. His name was Ty, and then I also in the tanker division it was Chase that I was dealing with. They're very good people to deal with, easy to talk to. So the one fleet manager that I had a problem with, it works for Prime. So I don't know if he quit or got fired or what, but he was an ass. And he had been working there for years, but I saw the way he treated my trainer, and I was like, he ain't getting ready to do me like that. Talking to him crazy, sending crazy messages over the Qualcomm. I was like, oh no. The minute he tried to do me like that on my home time, I was like, try to fake like he didn't know that I wanted home time. I was like, are you serious? I went into your face and talked to you, and we discussed where I'm gonna drop a trailer and everything, and he acted as if he didn't know anything about it. He was like, home time. I was like, what? Are you serious? I was like, So I immediately got off of his list of people to deal with. So after that, I was transferred to Ty just with seamlessly. I didn't have to go meet with anybody or anything. I ended up working with Ty. Ty was cool. No problems with him. I heard some things from other people, but I didn't have any problems. So anyway, That's it. Pieces. Pieces.